Hello everyone, Borderlord here, and today I have a special guest for you.
Hi, I'm Henry, also known as Wantsomeslaw.
His channel is pretty awesome, full of fingerboarding videos, just tricks, tips and tricks, and for your information, fingerboarding is in fact a sport. So Henry, why don't you tell us what we're going to be talking about today with the Battlefield and FPS fans?
Well, today we're going to be talking about people who totally ruin the gaming community for us. Now, me, the only things I really like to do are skate, fingerboard, and play guitar. But I don't really play video games that much, but I know a lot of people do. And especially you guys who love to do this, these people you must really, really hate with a burning passion, and these people are campers.
So, the main issue with campers is that they live in their mother's basements as they are 42 years old, and that's where they get the training to stay in corners all their life. You see, a lot of people think that sniping, if you're camping and you're sniping, that is just terrible, it's annoying. For me personally, and I think Henry will agree with me on this, that if you're sniping, you shouldn't really be running around. I mean, you don't have an LMG or an SMG or an assault rifle or something. You can't really blast people's heads off and just run around. You have to be in one stationary area.
Yes, I do agree with that, actually.
So, as well as that being okay, as you might have seen in this video a little bit earlier, about 5 seconds ago, and this clip right now, that it is okay if you're taking cover, because if you are getting fired at, nobody really expects you to just come out of nowhere unless you really have a shotgun, because then you can just blow their face off.
Yeah, and a lot of things that really piss me off with these people are that they have the killing power most of the time in their weapons to just run around and kill you, but these people are cowards, really, to just stay in one corner and be like, oh yeah, I'm so cool, this'll boost my KD like crazy because I have the same skill as an autistic chip.
Yeah, so I've been killed many times by campers with LMGs, and I've found that that is the most common category of weaponry used by these campers, and it is very, very nerve-wracking when you're capturing that flag, and then someone just comes out of nowhere, just like who's been watching you, stalking you for your entire life, and then blows your face into the floor. It's just nerve-wracking.
Now, the reason people use LMGs, the reason I assume at least, is because LMGs, you can't really run around with them that much because they're heavy, they're bulky, and you're not gonna be able to run as long. And also, it has a higher clip capacity, and even though it takes a lot longer to load, it's because you're in like a small corner, so really you can reload and not have to be worried about someone shooting you. So that's why I think they use an LMG instead of anything else.
I agree with that. And also, some of the few instances where you can actually camp, as I said before, as I mentioned, sniping, of course, and if you are capping or protecting a flag, as I was talking about before, you might have gotten the wrong idea about, blowing your face into the ground, whatever, but it is okay if you are guarding something. But I don't think that you're guarding, like, your virginity or something when you're just camping in the corner of, like, Pizza Hut.
Actually, that's pretty wrong. That's pretty wrong, because most of the people who do camp are guarding their virginity, because they are never going to lose it.
Yeah. Well, they are in their mother's basements. Don't get out much. So,
they hiss at the sunlight.
So, as you've seen in, I think, if I'm counting correctly, 3 instances in this video so far, that, well, 2 of those were okay, and 1 of them was circled, meaning that it was terrible, because someone was just waiting for me in a crate, just waiting for me to pass by or waiting for someone else. But that's just, it really requires no skill. Like, those people who are, high levels, I feel bad for them, because then those people who are like level 10, who are just camping and trying to get to high levels, it's just nerve-wracking for the people who legitimately got to a high level with actual skill.
And another thing that It gets me very, very upset about people who like defend camping is when they use the argument, well, in the real military, they have to camp. Yes, that's different though. Because in the real military, you are protecting your life. The effect, like, in result of death in the actual military is far more consequential than dying in a virtual video game. Because nobody will give a shit if some 17-year-old kid gets shot and respawns about 5 seconds later, because these people aren't real. But the consequence of losing your life in the military is far more gruesome, and really it has an unexplainable feeling except to those people who have experienced a loved one dying in the military. So really, these people say, oh yeah, of course you're allowed to do it because the real military does it. Yes, that's true. But they don't have a second chance. They don't get to respawn. They have to do whatever it takes to go home to their families. So, yeah.
That's a good point. Plus, when you're camping, well, as you might see in this clip of me playing, I'm running around, just strafing left and right to dodge bullets. I'm not trying to brag, but skilled players normally are doing what I'm making an example of in this video. You're also less likely to get shot if you are just like running, ducking into cover, doing whatever you're doing. But camping, once you're found, and once someone has the advantage in terms of maybe weaponry or skill, you're done. That's it. But if you're running and you're just taking cover, mobile cover, you actually have a chance. Like this guy was camping near that red crate. That doesn't require much skill.
Now, the camping that gets me irked the most is the camping that takes place like across the map with that guy with a sniper. Now, as we said earlier in this video, it's okay if you're, camping and sniping, but when you're camping for like the whole game, then nobody has fun. So yeah, I just hate those people who go from across the map and do it. I really hate them.
Yes. So thank you for being with us today, Henry.
Oh, thank you.
And thank you for watching, everybody. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And my new motto is that I will be posting a video whenever I can, pretty much. Not only on Wednesdays. So please rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching.